Greetings, here is still Fred, your Prussian friend on YouTube. And we are again on CK3 to continue the adventure of our ruler Gauronas. Very quick summary: we have one duchy, we have 3 counties, and we will have to survive with these 3 territories which are extremely distant one from another, and yeah, we have to scary giants bordering with us in all possible direction. So we will see how this is going to evolve. The good news is that in the last episode I made an alliance with my own brother, who is controlling the territories of Masuria. He's our rival, but he proposed the alliance, and then we were like, why not? Could be beneficial after all. And I keep hoping that somebody, some external power, will threaten them at some point, but unfortunately it does not seem to be the case. At this point they seem quite unchallenged, especially my brother with the territory of Masuria. Samogitsia is more stable, I will say, in their borders, but still. And the game suggests me again to raid. It already did in the previous episode, but then it was not really raiding this territory. I don't know why. Maybe because we are allies. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't want to imprison Gerdautas. Few champions, yes, I know that I need to invite them. Can I do it now? Yes, now I can invite champion. It will cost us a little bit of prestige, but it's going to be good because I have unlocked a perk that gives us the chance to extend our list of champions up to 11, which is a lot, guys. It's really a lot, especially if we manage to get the decent one. The only problem is that now we will need also the gold in order to be able to hire them, because they will be expensive. And here the first already arrived. How much does it cost? 3. Good. You're hired. You're one of us now, with 15 of prowess. So 10 of 11. Okay. We are very strong, I will say. We have a small army, but very efficient. Now let's farm again money. Let's also track our list of guests. This is already a guest that I have checked in the previous episode and I'm not interested in. He has some claims, but in the part of Europe we are not looking at for our expansion. Come on, somebody wants to challenge my brother, yes or not? Please. Welcome, be welcome. I'm waiting for the moment where this area will be a little bit more unstable. Let's keep track of this. It will be nice to have a system of notification in CK3, to be honest. To have the chance, for example, of being notified of when the truce will end. That will be nice. Unfortunately, I do not have this feature on the game. The game is fantastic apart from that. All is fair. I might try to go for this one. For 5 years it will give us nice bonus. It will reduce basically our retreat losses and the federal casualty. So let's go for this. I mean, we're not planning to enter any war, but should it happen and should we need to run away, it's good to have this opportunity. Still no new champions. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, a new one arrived. I really have to think for a strategy. 7. It's exactly the amount we have. Let's do it. Fantastic. Wow. It's incredible that such a small army with such a small territory has all these champions. On the other hand, it's kind of coherent with the story of Prussia, right? Because in the end, Prussia was also into military, let's say. Even though not in this phase of their story. This is still too early, but yeah. High Chiefness Tatiana is still not swayed. This is bad. This is bad. Minus 62. I might need to dump my concubine, to improve the relationship with my wife. In the end, she already gave me a son and a daughter, so how will she react? Probably she will lose opinion, exactly. And she will even lose court. Okay, let's do it. Sorry, girl. At least the kids are not affected. They stay with me, they have our family name in the hand, and they're still happy with me. This also, of course, improved the opinion of my wife, because now she's mainly mad at us because of the fact that we belong to an hostile fate and that we are this figure. Apart from that, okay, there is also still this effect of the concubines, but at some point it will fade away. There is no risk of having her pregnant anyway, because she cannot have kids, so we should be fine. Maybe next time Sway will have also some better effect, I don't know. Let's take a look if there are new champions coming, visiting our court. Take concubine, no, otherwise my wife will hate me. She's a prudent Slovianskan wife, so let's not piss her off. How is it going, our prestige? Still very far from reaching the illustrious level. If we could declare war on this guy, then maybe we will have... It will boost us. It will give us some prestige once we win the war and occupy this territory. New champion has arrived. He has a very low opinion of me, but he's a strong guy. Very strong guy. 26. It will cost a lot, 26 of gold. We need to farm other 20 units of gold, so it will a long time will pass before we will be able to actually get this guy. What's happening here? Why Masuria is marked like this? Something is going on. Something is going on. It seems to be related to the raids. No. What's going on here? Maybe these are internal. Yeah, this might be. No, it's subjugation war from Estonia. They are actually busy in 3 different defending wars, and one they are about to lose it. I'm curious to see how things will develop here. So Estonia is becoming too strong. They might try to expand also to our territory here, which is something we should prevent. And the guys seem to be able to push back both invasions. Still. Oh, finally is available. Let's not waste any minute. Declare war for the county. It cost us 25 of piety. We have a super huge army. The guy is super weak. We should be able to do it. Let's move this here and then raise all armies. Moreover, they have been just raided right now. Maybe let's wait for the raiders to move away. Who is this who wants to join? I don't know, but it's okay. They have a larger army than expected. On the other hand, we have more champions, I believe. Well, actually they have champions too. What's going on here, guys? I don't get it. Okay, we are winning, lucky me. Our wife is pregnant, this is good. I don't know what's going on, but it is good that we won this battle. We have another trait, by the way. Let's go like this. We are starting the siege, good. When they will come. Oh no, one councillor died. He was actually our seer and also our core physician. So let's see who else could take the role. Maybe we could leave this guy for the time being. Let me just check one thing. So he has 13. I don't want to move my steward. Also because, yes, it's the best one. I don't want to assign my champion, even though... This is a crime. I cannot assign a crime. So I see here to an adulterer and sodomite. It's too questionable, this guy. Minus 51. No. Let's do the following. Let's leave this guy. Unfortunately, we have to spend the money to appoint him also as core physician, given his learning. I could have given also to this guy the core physician, but it's okay. Yeah, it's 58, so it makes no sense to hold. This guy, on the other hand, is only 21, so he's going to stay there for some time. Let's make some sway on him. Yeah, and now we have to farm from scratch the money to get this very valid fighter. Yeah, but what to do? So for the moment the opponents moved away. Maybe they are moving to Chelmno, I'm not sure. But we will continue our siege then. Even better. Okay, they're coming back. Are they having the better hand this time? No. Okay. Awesome. Victory. Valuable hostage captured. We already win the war and we can enforce our demands. In the meantime, a son was born. Let's not call him Bajoras. It will be a joke. Let's call him Sergonis. Okay. Disband all. Fantastic. Now we have 4 territories, and actually we moved the limit to 4 because now we have our wife supporting also the stewardship, so it gave us an additional territory that we can have without needing the help of a steward. And what we could do at this point, because I think that in the meantime he has also, no, 17 months left. So let's wait for the marshal to complete his task here in Skalovia, and then we will move him to the new county to also bring order there. And then we should be fine for the moment. Offer concubine. This is Arelis of Varmia, who is one of the vassal of my brother. And he wants to offer a concubine. I don't need a concubine. Not endorsed, I know. I don't care about concubine. Low county control, I know. Okay. So, yeah, I think it's good. They are raiding us. But they have a huge army. Actually, it's the neighborhood. The neighbor from Samogitsia, and yeah. I will not react. I hope that they don't kill or kidnap anyone important. In the meantime, we received a gift from Bajoras, who is trying to poison us. Good. And we have lost the Chancellor as well in this siege. So now we will have to see who could be. Okay, then let's have this guy. And we also need to check another thing. We have almost reached the amount of money that we need in order to recruit this guy. We need the other 6 unit. Ooh, hello. Not bad. How much will they pay? Nothing, I believe, because they don't have the money. So, no, you're going to stay at my court. And for him, will they be useful? Who is him? Ah, this guy relocated there. It's kind of hold. He has good traits. Gregarious, content, trusting. Let's recruit. Good. Don't want the concubine. Okay. Decline. And yes, let's monitor our marshal to see when he will be available. Too bad that our spy master didn't manage to prevent that poison gift from my brother. This fucker is trying to kill us and he's not protecting us as we deserve. On the other hand, he's old and having poor health, so when he will die we will try to get a new spy master and a proper spy master. Someone who could actually prevent this thing from happening. Also because the spy master is currently set to disrupt schemes and still is not really doing it. Ecstatic peasantry. Okay, let's do the following. I care about the development of my counties. So they have captured our courtier Gauronas, who was actually... No, he was not the marshal, even though he has 18. And now they want the money, basically. Where the window disappeared. I've lost the window. They are offering a ransom. I'm not even sure if I want to pay that ransom, to be honest. Because he's hold and we need the money. Just 2 additional units of gold and we will hire the champion we need. The champion we deserve. In the meantime, look at West Francia. How big it became. And instead this part, which usually consolidated as well, is still kind of fragmented. And Italy became Burgundy. Interesting. Okay. Let's hire the guy. He's still there, luckily. Recruit 26. We go back to 0, but now we have an amazing army, guys. We have 11 champions. Forbid. Or let's say allow, because it's still the marshal. Force. Forbid. Allow. Well, still better than nothing. And also this one. I mean, they're not really planning to go, but still. All men can contribute to war. But guys, seriously, take a look at our list of champions. We have, and here I'm focusing only about the 11 that are really counting. So 26, 22, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. This is okay. This is not joining, even though it's 11. This could join and is 10. So yeah, let's focus on the ones that are the strongest. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 very good champions, and then we have additional for a total of 11 that are still okay, let's say. That's not bad at all. It's a very strong army, and in fact we have high quality, even though we do not have many levies. But we already went up to 1,300 plus our allies. Another 1,000, another 1,000, and in theory we have also Bajoras, who is our rival but ally as well. So we could join war together, but then paradoxically he tries to kill me, sending poison gift. And the point is that also I cannot really rely on his help, because given the poor opinion he has of me, even if I will ask him to join a war, he will never join. So it's an ally only on paper. Honestly, I'm not even sure why I made it, because at this point it will only be a problem when I will have to break the alliance, and that will give me a big malus in terms of prestige. Maybe it was wiser to decline, because in any case it's not useful as an ally. On the other hand, being allies, he cannot officially, can he do something? What happens if I challenge a rival? Ah, to farm prestige. But he will never accept, because he has 12 and we have, well, 15, not much more. No, it's okay, it's okay. I was actually thinking, like, in what case the fact that wait a second, we still have actually a strong hook on him, that's true. I don't know where it is. Why it's not displayed? I think we have it. Oh no, we don't have it anymore. Or maybe we never had. I don't know why I remember that we were having a secret. Or maybe I'm just tricked by the fact that here it displays this expose a secret even if we don't have one. No, what I wanted to say is that basically I'm not really sure what will be the advantage. I think the only advantage of having him as an ally is that if we at some point will declare war for subjugation, and should we really be able to subjugate him, he will become our vassal and he could not enter a faction against us, because we are relative and we are allies. On the other hand, apart from that, I cannot really see an immediate benefit of having him as an ally. I mean, of course, it's a it partially grants us from being attacked by him. It cannot be, it's not sure 100%, but it reduces the chances of being attacked, this for sure. But at some point the alliance could also be broken, so you could still try it. By the way, guys, I think that in theory we are also done with this episode. I don't think that there is anything else I would like to do for this episode. We managed to expand our territories, which is already good. Now we have 4 counties. We still have the Duchy of Prussia, but we are still, let's say, divided between Samojitsi and Masuria. So between our brother and their closest allies. So it's still a tricky situation. I feel a little bit like Poland. I got those Polish vibes here. But yeah, let's try to move a little bit forward with the time just to see what happens. In the meantime, we have entered the 23rd year of game. Yeah, and now we can just farm money for ourselves because we do not need to bring any new champion. And we have built the palisade in Grobin, which is also good. Let's track maybe the Marshal. 11 months left. Let's try to speed up things here. What's happening there? Defending against Ulinnikis of Lomza. So this guy is trying to conquer the territory from my brother. So it's one of his vassals basically, and he's trying to fight my brother and his liege with 3 men. I can see why my brother has already plus 50% here. Yeah. But it's interesting that all the vassals of my brother, they are very unhappy to stay under him. I think they will be much happier to report to me if I will manage to win a subjugation war. They all have better opinion of me rather than my brother. So who knows? And he put also block inside his territory. On the other hand, we have the holy site of Torun, one of the holy sites of the Vidilis faith. He also has one though here. Interesting. Let's see, 6 months left, and then we can move the Marshal to the new county to restore control there as well. I'm sorry that I have not such a high dread, because that could also help in maintaining the control of the territories. Of course, Bajoras has destroyed the vassal who was trying to oppose him. Prowess boost +2, health small boost, but only for 5 years. Alternatively, I might gain a martial lifestyle perk. Let's try this. Let's go with this. This way we've also decreased the stress, so it's good. We have unlocked a lot of perks, but we did not even complete a single tree. And I'm really thinking where maybe it's more convenient to put our effort, because here we need only 4. The point is that here we need more, but we have also things like cowship that I don't really care about. I mean, it could be helpful for our wife. First level +1. I mean, it could be helpful considering our wife. On the other hand, okay, let's go first with this because it's more important. Because we are becoming, let's say, stronger to defeat. Even though I do not really see this change. Oh, okay, they all have 3. No, cannot be all 2. Okay, they all go up of 1, I believe. 2. But it's good. It's good. It's making our cities more difficult. Our towns more difficult to siege. So this is good. And then maybe I can focus a little bit also on those traits that will increase the relationship with my spouse. Because I mean, for the moment we are not even trying this way on air because we are focusing on the seer. But yeah, I don't like the fact that my wife does not have a very good opinion of us. And moreover, she was about to give birth, right? No, I remember. No, she managed. Yeah, she gave birth, even though if she was. This is incredible, guys. Actually, I didn't think of that. She cannot have kids, and still she managed to complete the pregnancy, to be impregnated and also to give birth. And actually, we have another boy here, which is probably not really desired because now we have 2 boys, but it's okay. Of course, he has claims, tons of claims. We will see what to do with him. For the moment, it's interesting that he has 1 marshal and 1 stewardship. The older brother, on the other hand, has better traits. He is handsome, he is bossy, he is zealous, which is good for the piety. So this, of course, is the main one. Also is already 11. But on the other hand, this one, I don't know, might be the son of destiny, right? Because he was not even supposed to be born from a mother who cannot have kids. And with the liege who has reached already the age of 40, so it's really surprising that this boy was born, now that I think about that. On the other hand, yeah, probably we will have to give him away. Maybe when he will grow up, then we will send him to battle, and yeah, because I don't want to lose territory. So what a lovely father I am, right? Proper parenting. The reason for that is because, honestly, I do not want to lose titles. Yeah. In the meantime, we can do this, by the way. I mean, we don't have any vassal, but we can already move to the second step of the tribal authority. I forgot to do it until this point. And let's see, Marshal, 5 months left. Okay, guys, as soon as I reassign this guy, I promise I will pause here and then we can close here the episode. But let's see what happens. Ah, this is what happens. This is exactly what happens. Guys, terrible way of closing the episode for today. Gauron has died unexpectedly, suddenly, only at the age of 45, after 24 years of ruling. Incredible. Died of natural causes on 9 November 890 at the age of 45. I don't believe it was natural causes. Might have been poisoned. Was dreaded. Level of fame distinguished. So nothing so great, to be honest. Actually, we didn't progress much, to be honest. I mean, we didn't have enough time because only 24 years. But usually in the course of with the life of the first ruler, I managed to even go up to the kingdom. And in this case, we got just the duchy and 3 counties, and we are stuck between bigger giants than us, but still, with level of fame of only distinguished, level of devotion faithful, lifestyle martial, has fought in 4 wars, all offensive. Not very good, I will say. The overall idea I have is not so great. But again, also because he died very young. Usually, I lose my rulers usually above the age of 60. And yeah, usually actually the final part of their life is one of the most active, because they have finally usually enough prestige to go for entire counties, duchies to be conquered. But still, this is terrible, because then it means that we will inherit with the boy who is not old enough to take control of the territory, first of all. And also, he will get the duchy, this is true, but his little brother, that brother that should have never been born and that we were taking a look at just a few minutes ago, is going to get 2 counties, guys. So this poor boy of only 11 years old is going to have 1 duchy with 1 county in the hand, which is terrible. On the other hand, it is true that we might try to immediately declare war on the little boy, right? So High Chieftain Gauronas of Prussia has crossed the door to the world of the spirit at the age of 45. He died of natural causes, horribly disfigured. He spent his last years unable to show his face in public. High Chieftain Arelis, ascent to the throne, having mastered many skills, is sure to be admired by his subjects. And of course, the seer does not endorse us. How could it be? How could it be? The council, they all hate us. And they are right. But wait, how can it be? Why the territory was not... No, okay, yeah, he became vassal. He became vassal. Okay, so I see. It is strange. It should have actually... I don't think it should have become a vassal. Why is that? This is interesting. I was thinking it would have been independent. And even my little brother hates me. He's only 1 and he hates me already. I mean, not 8, but still not very good. And what does Uncle Byras think of us? Very poorly. Cynical versus zealous, -10. Desires the chieftain of Grobin, desires the chieftain of Chelno. You desire too much, Uncle. Okay, but at least we haven't lost the territories, right? This is good. I think this is also maybe related to the fact that we don't have... No, cannot be. I don't get it. So we have Chelno and Skalovia, but in theory... And then who belongs here? Okay, so he has the 2 other counties, okay. Not right, because they were 4, so of course they were 2 and 2. Damn. This little boy, I didn't have the time to get rid of him. What a trick. What a trick, this Tatiana. Wow. Guys, I'm speechless. You'll have to decide what to do. But for the moment... Wow, a lot of things to do, guys, and I will say that probably for today we can end here, because we have this pretty boy and he still needs to survive a few years that are going to be tricky. Going to be extremely tricky, because he has... Wow, this is terrible, guys. He has no allies, and having no allies... What is going to happen is that my uncle will now try to conquer the territories. And we have no allies. I mean, yes, we have one ally, but only this one. We barely have 2,000 men against my brother who has 3,300 plus additional allies. This is very bad, and it will take time before he can actually pop kids. Not pop, but impregnate his dwarf girlfriend and then make her pop kids. In the meantime, she also lost a leg. What a lovely family. Guys, we are a disaster, actually. This adventure in the territory of Prussia is becoming more and more challenging, and I am afraid that soon we might already see the hand. It depends on how my uncle will now play his cards, considering that there is no longer Gauronas controlling these territories, but this little boy, Arelis. It's going to be challenging. It's really going to be challenging, but we will see how things will develop. And honestly, we don't have also money to try to bring the council to our side. So what to do? Tricky, guys. But I will say that this episode lasted enough, even longer than expected. So we can close here for this time. And yes, I can only invite you to follow the next episodes of this saga, which at this point I'm not sure it will really be that long. And then we can check how the little Arelis will manage now that he has control of the Duchy of Prussia. So guys, see you in the next video.